Okay, he shot to national attention as the wittiest Serbic anchor of Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live. Now he's starring in a brand new movie out called Dirty Work. Here's Norm Macdonald. Hi, Norm. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Nice to see you. Norm is here. Norm's so much in the news every time I turn around.
What? Oh, me in the news?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Hotter than ever.
Yeah.
My gosh. Looks like they did you a big favor over there at NBC.
Yeah, they hate me.
Oh, but look what happened to you. Became a movie star, just like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But hadn't you already started filming this movie long before that whole controversy began?
Yeah.
So what do you make of all this?
What do I make of it?
Yeah, what's the point?
The point
That
of
they're
what?
trying to make, you know.
Who?
So
you got to explain to the people.
no, they read the papers. They know.
Yeah, they know that NBC has banned promotion or commercials featuring your movie on their network.
Yeah, because this character, Don Ohlmeyer, he's the president of NBC, you see?
Yeah.
And he hates me.
Yeah.
But you've only met him one time, I understand.
I've only met him once.
So this is not a personal reason that he hates you.
Yes, he hates me personally.
But you like him, don't you?
I think he's a fair enough fella. I met him once. He seems like a stand-up guy. I don't hate anybody.
That's
you
right.
know Don Ohlmeyer?
I've met him a couple of times, sure.
He seems like a nice enough
Yes,
fella.
absolutely.
And I don't, you know, put it this way. His best friend is O.J. Simpson, right? Now, if you can like O.J. Simpson, you can like me. You know what I mean?
I wonder what it is about you.
I mean, he has his foibles, O.J.
Yeah, sure. Don't we all?
I love that word, foibles.
Although I think O.J. is kind of rehabilitating himself. Did you see where he's stabbing that woman with a banana? Have you seen that?
At least that one doesn't
That's a
really
lot
harm.
better. You know, it's not a
step
sharp
forward,
it's
isn't
a step forward.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about you now. Let me ask you something.
Yes,
Another
sir.
guy from Canada has come and invaded show business here in the United States.
With an acerbic wit.
So many funny guys come out of Canada. What is it about Canada that produces all these comedians? What do you think it is?
I don't know, because when I'm in Canada, no one's funny.
You think it's the long, dark, cold winters? You just had to find something to laugh
we
about?
don't have dark winters. We don't live in the Arctic Circle.
But they're long, aren't they?
They're long and cold, and they're cold.
And really cold.
Yeah, they're cold.
So when you're a kid up in
I don't
Canada...
want to put too fine a point on it, but they're cold.
Yeah. When you're a kid growing up in Canada...
Yes, sir.
You see American TV?
Yes. I used to watch you on the Joey Bishop Show.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm 60.
And you're 60?
Now that's funny. You like that, huh, Barry? Barry, our cameraman.
Well, that's good. So I inspired you, or Joey inspired you then to become a comedian, huh?
Joey
Bishop.
Oh, yeah.
No, Chevy Chase, I understand, was the guy
I love Chevy, you know, and as a kid watching Saturday Night Live, Chevy was always my favorite guy. So then when I wrote this movie, I put Chevy in it. I put all the guys I love. Chevy, the great Don Rickles,
Yeah, sure.
funniest guy ever.
Yeah.
And Chris Farley's in it, all the guys I love.
That's
Now, this is the last movie Chris made, right?
This is the last one he made.
Were you real close friends with him?
Yeah, he was a great, great man. He was always funny. You ever have him here on the show?
Yes,
we
we've
did,
had Chris on the show. We had a Mother's Day segment once where we had... or did I see that on your show? Where the Mothers of the Stars came on. That was theirs. You know, I watch your show a lot.
It was either on your show or you saw it on television.
Yeah, I just can't remember. Well, from time to time, we've had the folks on from Saturday Night Live.
You know, when you've been on for as many years as we have, you can't remember really where you ever met anybody.
Well, let me tell you about you, what I loved about you in addition to Bob Dole. Bob Dole says no. He does the greatest impression of Burt Reynolds doing Celebrity Jeopardy. I'm telling you, it's a classic. A classic. Chewing the gum. Chewing the gum and watching the MC, you know, and then coming out with his own real quick, making his decision.
He just does it real quick.
It's great stuff.
He says like he says everything real slow and cool. You know? Like he'd go, if he was here, he'd go, Regis, you're a good guy. And that'd be it. You know?
Yeah, so true. He snaps that little face to him.
Yeah. He's the coolest.
I miss him and I miss Dole. And what was the other classic? Oh, Larry King, you did.
Oh, yeah, I love doing
now,
Larry
Rich,
King.
do your Larry King
Let's
for
hear
him.
you.
Here's my Larry King.
All right.
It's going to be quick, but right to the point, baby.
Okay.
And don't steal this from me.
All right.
Larry King on the phones.
Okay.
Altoona, go ahead. Let's give the kid a break.
That's it. No, I don't do him from his radio show. I just do him from the, because he has his article in USA Today.
His column,
You ever read
yeah.
his
Yeah,
column?
yeah.
And all it is he just, anything he thinks of, he
Yeah, right.
writes it down.
Sure, his thoughts.
A king's thoughts.
Yeah,
A
and they're
king's
just
thoughts.
like completely random. Like he'll go like, blue is a great color, but for my money, yellow is the best. It's like crazy.
That's all,
Supposed
Larry.
to make you think.
Yeah, it makes you think. Because I don't care what anybody says. Hitler was a bad man. No one disagrees with
Of
that.
course not. What's the matter with Larry? Doesn't he know that?
Well, what did you take when
He proposed to me once.
Really? What did he say?
Just on commercial break, he asked me if I'd like to be his next wife.
What did you take it when he said, I don't... Is this bragging for me to say I don't take Viagra? What do you make of something like
Who
that?
doesn't take Viagra?
Larry King in his column recently wrote,
Really?
is it bragging to say I don't take Viagra?
I'd love to take that Viagra. This is what's odd to me about Viagra. It's only for impotent guys,
Yeah.
right? And it lets you have sex for like 4 hours. And so meanwhile, who's the guys that can have 4-hour sex? The impotent guys.
It's just not fair.
Not fair.
We're going to pause. We'll come right back with more of that.
Monday on Live, Joan Rivers.
Let's talk about this new movie called Dirty Work.
Dirty work.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to do it.
I read the synopsis of it. It sounds like a lot of fun. Two guys who just can't seem to get it together, right?
Yeah, we can't get it together, so the only thing we're good at is getting back at people.
Yeah.
So we open a revenge for hire business.
I like this. Yeah, this is good.
So if you need revenge, you see, you'd come to me and I'd figure out a revenge. Let's suppose there was somebody that was getting, was a mean, then you...
Treating you unfairly.
Exactly.
I would come to you and say, I want revenge.
Yes, and I'd figure out a way to get you revenge.
Well, you do this in the movie to Don Rickles, don't you?
Yeah, Don Rickles was great.
Well, what did he do to deserve some revenge?
He was just Don Rickles.
What I love is that I read that you wrote insults for him. He didn't like them at all. He wrote his own insults.
Yeah, he just did. We just said, do whatever you want.
Yeah, you
And
can't.
he just insulted us. And it was great because it's funny when he insults you and it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like he'll just go up to you and go, listen, why don't you go to Alaska and live in a shed with a rake? And you go, what does that mean? What is that?
You're talking to the right person. He thinks he
I love
loves
Rickles.
Don
All right,
Rickles.
so great.
for years,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Funny.
As a matter of fact, we have a clip from the movie featuring Don.
Oh, great. Let's look at it.
Let's take a look at a scene from Dirty Work, Norm Macdonald and Don Rickles.
He happens to be one of the sweetest guys in the world. That's the irony of it. He really is.
So you like acting, huh? So this could be the beginning of a whole new career for you.
Yeah.
Just like Chevy left Saturday Night Live, went out to Hollywood, became big
Right.
movie star.
Well, acting is tough. I mean, one of the toughest things is you don't have your own name. Like, my name's Norm, as
Yeah.
you well know.
Sure.
And my character's name in the movie was Mitch, you see?
Uh-huh.
So in the scenes, like, a guy would say to me, hey, we better get going, Mitch. And I go, huh? And then they go, cut,
Right.
you know?
You're not used to this.
Right. So then the next time they go, let's get going, man. We got to get going, Mitch. And I go, yes, me, Mitch. Let's get going. I'm Mitch. And then they go, cut.
And Bob Saget directed this.
Yeah, well, there's bad news and everything.
How is young Saget? Is
He's actually
He's there,
right
isn't he?
over
Bob?
there.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob.
Come on over here.
Yeah, Bob Saget.
Yes, you do.
Stand over there. Stand over there, man.
Guys,
Nice to see you two
look
guys
good, Bob.
survived making this movie together.
well,
Bob's a great man. Bob's a great man.
and a good woman. We've been together for a while.
And now he's a big movie director.
He's a big movie director.
If it's a big movie.
Tell him what Rickles said to you when he first met you about what Scorsese.
Oh, Rickles actually said, Bob, you're very, very tall. You're very tall. Martin's very short man. That was it.
No, Martin Scorsese met you when he first heard? He said, I'll do it.
I don't remember.
He said, you know, Rickles meets him and he goes, you know, because he did Casino with Martin Scorsese.
Sure.
And he goes, I just talked to Martin and I told him you were my next director. And he went, ah!
Oh, that's He left me a message. He called me at my office and he said, I don't understand. He left this message. He said, I hit 2 in pound and I hit 3 in pound. I don't know how your Jew spaceship works. He says, call me Saget. I miss you. Don Rickles. It's very funny.
How is he as an actor? What do
He's
you
really
think?
good.
Yeah? Big
He
future?
is. Yeah, I think the man is incredibly talented. I'm not just saying that because we have a movie opening on June 12th. No, he's in full commitment. He says he wouldn't answer to, you know, the name Mitch, but he did.
Yeah.
Not to me, but to other people.
Well, you gave it 100%, huh?
Now, can this guy become a romantic leading man in the movies?
Yeah, he turns me on. No, I think, all kidding aside, I've talked to a lot of
Ladies?
people, a lot of ladies, and they all say they find this man very sexy, and they think
What else do you need?
his eyes. They love his eyes.
Beautiful eyes.
Oh, your beautiful eyes. They twinkle.
And he's got those Tom Selleck dimple things happening.
Oh, yeah. This is the new Tom Selleck,
He's
absolutely.
got the little wavy hair thing happening. Yeah.
I think you're getting to Kathy Lee.
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right, so it opens on June 12th, right?
June 12th.
All right.
Friday.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
to have you here. Young Saget, good to see you, baby. You did it. We'll be right back with Mrs. Green Thumbs. All right, our next guest is here to talk about his brand new ABC sitcom called The Norm Show. Yes, indeed, we're speaking of Norm Macdonald, who you enjoyed for years on Saturday Night Live, and here he is, one of the funniest men on TV, Norm Macdonald. Have a seat, big guy.
Hey, what's up?
Watched you last night on David Letterman's show.
Oh, yeah, you saw that?
Oh, yeah. He's a big fan of yours, isn't he?
David Letterman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great man.
Yeah, he loves you. Boy, oh, boy.
I didn't see you last. I saw you the last time you were on with him, and you're hysterical.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
love you.
And,
Yeah.
of course, we all remember
you're
you
nice.
interpreting the headlines for us. Do you still read the papers every day?
The papers? No, I don't like reading the newspapers.
No, huh?
Yeah.
So that was really a chore for you then to get ready.
Yeah. I like reading, you know, especially now, it's boring kind of counter. They don't have any of that dirty sex anymore. You know? And,
It's just dull old news.
yes. You know, like everybody said, like, hey, I can't, you know, America's can't wait for this sex scandal to get over with so they can talk about the real issues, right?
Yeah.
I swear to God, Regis, never in my life I walked into a room, 2 people talking about the deficit.
No, I haven't heard that either.
I've had like a couple of conversations about the deficit. I'll say to a buddy of mine, I'll go, hey, the deficit, what the hell is that anyway? And then my buddy will go, I don't know.
Well, welcome back to New York. We've had a
Yeah.
lot of excitement around here over the weekend. You're a big fight fan, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I love fights, boxing, you know. And I'll tell you what I really love. You ever watch kickboxing?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a great
Yeah.
sport.
See it on TV.
Yeah, that's great. I like that because it combines, you know, you get 2. It combines the style and grace of boxing, right, Bernadette?
Yes.
With,
Where they use their hands.
yeah, they use their
Boxing,
hands,
you
the
use-
boxing, and it's
right.
a very balletic, and it
Yes.
combines that with kicking.
Yeah. Just plain out kicking.
Yeah, just kicking. So it's really like, it's like boxing, but again, the guy's cheating.
Of course he
You know,
is, yeah.
It's just kicking. You know?
Boxing and cheating.
It's not good at all.
Yeah, they do a lot of that kickboxing now, and the ladies do it, you know.
That's right.
You
That's
know
right.
that?
Yeah, it's really catching on.
So you're working out now and stuff, right?
Yeah, how about you?
I worked out a couple times. I liked it when I was young. I didn't have, you know, you didn't have to work out. You were just in good shape.
all
you
the
know what I'm
time,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was in my best shape back then. I think I was in my, seriously, when I was like, when I was 1. That's when I,
Reached your peak when you were 1.
my God, I look great. You wouldn't know me now. You see me back then, I was young and fresh.
Can imagine. I can imagine.
Even for my age, people would come up to me and go, what, are you 0?
But you know, everybody belongs to a health club. Bernadette and I incidentally go to the same club across
What
the
do you go to that?
The
Nobu?
Reebok. No, the Nobu is a restaurant.
Oh, a restaurant, yeah.
No, the Reebok sports.
The Reebok, that's the name of a shoe, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
a sneaker. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's got a health club there?
Yeah. Now, do you belong to any health club?
I don't know, man. I went to this guy. It was right beside my house, right? It was a what do you call it? A gym?
Yeah.
A gym.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of words, Regis, but it was, and there was a trainer. You know, everybody's getting these trainers.
Sure, private trainer.
I said, I'll get myself a trainer. You know. And so I says to the guy, I says to him, my dad does that when he tells a story. He says, I says too many times. You know?
Yeah.
Because I says to the guy, I says to him, I says to him, So I says to the guy, I says, I never worked out in my life. You know, I've never really exercised. I had weights. I got them weights once, but they were really very heavy. You know? So my mom actually, she got them for me when I was a kid for Christmas. And I couldn't even get them out of the box. They came in a box like a Christmas present, and they were heavy, you know. So anyways, I go to this gym, you know, and there's this trainer, and I go, listen, buddy, don't work me out hard, you know what I mean? Like, and he goes, oh, don't worry, I know I know how to do it. So I'm doing this where you press the, you know, you line your back and you
bench
push
press,
bench press, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, it's hard. And so the guy's like, he's counting me, right? He says, you'll do 10. 1 and 8, 9, 10, and 2 more. The guy said,
Yeah, right.
And I thought, so I said, no, I did 10. And anyways, I got all woozy, and I kept running from machine to machine. I said, hey, we got to stop.
It's not for you, no.
And then I barfed. I had a huge barf.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, you're not supposed to eat right before.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
not
I
good.
ate a huge thing at Denny's right before. You can eat that out for every meal, man, the Denny's.
Now, can you
So
believe?
after I barfed,
Yeah. What happened then?
the guy says to me, he says, take 5 minutes, get some juice, you know? Like, I just barfed. I just, you know, I didn't know. Maybe it was systemic. I had no idea. So I go, yeah, I'll go get me one of them grape drinks, you know? They had a grape drink. And then I zipped out the back and took off. And then every day I had to avoid that gym, which is right beside me.
Well, that's funny
I'm
stuff.
getting a little leg cramp
Yeah.
just talking right now.
Well, now, Norm, you know, picked up, left New York. You missed New York at all?
I love New York. Oh, my Lord.
But you're out there in Hollywood. He's a big shot in Hollywood now.
I know,
Has
he's got his own show.
Executive producer.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I read the credits. There are 5 executive producers.
Yeah.
I've never heard of 5, no.
You never, it's a meaningless credit.
How
They
do you
just
like
give it to you.
being-
You don't get any money for it.
You know, how do you like being the executive producer of your own show?
Doesn't that mean
Well-
you have the final say on things?
Well, they said to me, when I started, they said, you're going to have to wear a lot of hats, you know, executive producer, you know. And I thought I would get to wear hats. Right? Like, I enjoy wearing a nice cowboy hat.
Yeah,
you know what I
sure.
mean?
It's always fun.
But that doesn't mean that.
No.
That's just a thing they say.
And the guys that did the Drew Carey
This is
show.
a nice crowd. Huh?
They love you, too. Yeah, the Drew.
The guy that did the Drew Carey show.
Yeah,
was
Drew
doing your show.
Carey.
I love that show.
Yeah.
So
Drew
I love
Carey.
Lori Metcalf too.
Yeah, she's the girl that was on Roseanne.
Yes.
She's hysterical. You know who Lori Metcalf is?
Yeah, she's working a lot now. All right, look, here's what we're going to do. We'll come back, we'll talk some more tomorrow. We'll show you a clip from the new show, all right? Right back in a moment.
Tomorrow on Live, actress Elizabeth Hurley. And from Sabrina the...
An interesting thing happened. A lady up here in the Stripes said to me, who is this guy? I've never seen him before. He's so funny. This is her first experience with Norm Macdonald.
And you're a hit.
And you're a hit, and she loves you.
That's
see?
great.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful.
So you're getting a whole new audience here.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the show. What is going to make this show different from all the other sitcoms in Hollywood?
Well, nothing. It's exactly the same. If you like all other sitcoms, you'll like this one.
You play
It's going to be different.
a kind of a hockey. You're a hockey player, right?
Yeah, no, I used to be a hockey
Used to be a
player,
hockey player.
and I got kicked out of hockey for gambling on the sport. So as a penance, I have to penance. Means I don't know what it means, but a guy told me
Making up for your sins.
making up for your sins.
Right.
I just learned this word the other day.
Yeah.
And so I have to do community service as a social worker.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I have to do that. I don't really know what I'm doing, you know, because I'm just good at shooting pucks.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. And so this is your life then after hockey, making up for your penance.
Exactly, my penance.
And how did you come up with this concept?
Well,
is this really your show? I mean, did you think of this?
no, there's this other guy, Bruce Helford.
Yeah.
And we both came up with different ideas. Like he came up with the idea of the social work stuff, and I came up with the idea of the calling my character Norm.
Yeah. That's going to make the show. That's going to make the show. The Norm Show.
Yeah.
Well, gee, I hope it's a big hit. Are you excited? Are you nervous about this? Premiering tomorrow night.
Yeah, no, I'm not really. You know, I'm more I'm nervous about being on the TV right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
But you've seen the show. You know how it ends.
But this is a very sweet audience. They're good people.
Yeah. Especially that lady in the... All right, well, let's take a look at a clip now. Laurie Metcalf, as you
Can
said.
these guys see the clip?
Yeah, they'll see it, sure.
Oh, okay.
All right, so now here you are talking with Laurie, who's a co-worker.
Yeah, this is me and Laurie. We're a co-worker. She knows everything about social work, so she's trying to explain something to me, because I'm going out with this lady, you know, that might have some problems, you know. I'm dating her.
She might have some problems?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to get this clear. All right, let's take a look at the scene from the Norm Show.
Basically, she dates men to make her ex-boyfriend jealous, so he'll come over and beat the crap out of them.
Oh, come on. I know Diane. She wouldn't do that.
Norm, it is the Popeye olive oil blue dose syndrome. Olive oil keeps on flirting with Bluto, and then she screams for Popeye to come over and beat the crap out of him.
You know what I love is that guy always wants a hamburger. What's his name?
You're missing this. Look, Diane is the classic olive oil, and she's using you, Bluto, in her psychodynamic model of love, violence, and affirmation.
I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. He never paid, though, you know?
You're an idiot!
Funny stuff in there.
That's fine, right?
Well, you know, you're an old comedy writer. As a matter of fact, I believe you probably met Laurie Metcalf on the old Roseanne show.
Yeah.
You used to write for that.
I used to write for that Roseanne show. That was great.
Yeah, sure.
That's fun.
Well, now, here you are, Norm, one of Hollywood's biggest stars already.
What?
Don't you think?
I wouldn't say that. I think there's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, right. Those guys.
I'm in the top 5,000, though.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it premieres tomorrow night on ABC, right after the Drew Carey show at 9:30, and we hope it's a big hit.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Good luck to you. Say goodbye to Bernadette here. We'll be right back with Tom Green from MTV. A wise guy comedian, quick wit, landed him his own show out there in Hollywood, left New York, left Saturday Night Live after a long stay, and is out there now with his own show called Norm, and here he is, Norm Macdonald.
I don't like Bernadette Peters as much as you do.
Hi, Norm. How are you? Long, languorous hug there. You really have gone Hollywood, haven't you?
Yeah, maybe.
If I'd gone Hollywood, I would have hugged you for
Doesn't sound too bad to me. How do you like that?
Lean.
Yeah, it's good, doesn't it?
What?
Looks like John Wayne.
I'm lean, yeah. I'm on the zone.
Sounds good.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I just eat regular food.
How do you like it out there?
I actually, one time, I swear to God, I eat bad, right? And one time I lived beside a McDonald's when I was a young kid, you know what I mean? Like 18, 19 years old there. And me and my buddies, all we used to do is smoke dope. And it was back in the old days, you know what I mean? Now I don't do any of that stuff because, you know, it's the thing to say. But, no, I don't do anything. I'm scared now of everything. But back then, I always did that. And then I lived right beside McDonald's, so every day I would eat just Big Macs every day.
Because you get the munchies, don't you?
Yeah. So we'd have a
Not that I
big bunch.
know.
How come we know all this?
I've been told, and it also makes you a little love crazed, from what I hear.
Oh my God!
Those are two good
Yeah,
reasons I never wanted to do it.
And it makes you like you get all, and you never wear a bra.
That's
it's like
right.
a crazy thing. Yeah.
Awful things happen.
But yeah, and so I always ate all these hamburgers, right? These Big Macs, and I passed out one time, and I went to the doctor, and he said, "You're malnourished. You have to eat something other than Big Macs." That's not a good story.
That story.
Is that the end of it?
Yeah.
You're right. It's not a good story.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad story.
The hug was great. Story wasn't that good.
Let me try one more time. How do you like L.A.?
No, LA's a great town. I just came here yesterday on the airplane. You know.
Some New Yorkers have trouble adjusting to Los Angeles.
Yeah. Well, I don't drive a car. I don't know how to drive a car.
How do you get
You gonna
around?
learn?
Oh, man, no, I'm afraid of it, you know?
You are afraid of everything.
Yeah, I'm like stupid that way, but I'm afraid of driving a car because every time I'm in a car, I see like a crash. You know what I mean? You're driving now.
Yeah, sure.
And the guy goes, "Oh, look, a crab, big accident." And oh, we're going to be late for work. And then I think, that could have been us. If
Sure.
we were there 2 minutes earlier, we'd be in the crash.
That's right.
And it's like if you were in a plane and you looked over, there's some wreckage on a mountain, you know?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go, "Oh, man, look at that."
That's right.
So I'm trying
So
to
you're
get
never
used
going to drive again?
No.
Not at all.
I don't think so. I
How
think
do you get around?
I take an airplane everywhere.
You need it in L.A., don't you?
He's got a car and driver, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have a car and driver now, Norm?
Yeah.
You've really gone Hollywood.
I know. I'm very. No, I don't know that. I just call up cab.
Now, they changed the name from The Norm Show to Norm.
Yeah.
What happened to The Norm Show? I kind of like that.
Well, they don't like the. You know, it's like that movie For the Love of the Game.
Yes.
That's the expression, right? For the love of the game.
But
Yes.
they took that out.
They took the, and it's just called For Love Game or something. Right?
For love of the game.
What?
For love of the
For
game.
love of the game.
Yeah.
Have you been laying around the McDonald's out by Los Angeles? Good, okay, all right. So then what happened? So then they took it out and just left Norm, huh?
Yeah. Actually, there was a dude that had a show called The Norm Show, like a cable access show, and he was going to sue ABC.
Oh, so there is a story there.
Yeah, there's
Meaning
a-
the normal, like what's norm, the norm?
Yeah, you know, like
Ah.
in psychology and stuff, a dude goes, "That's
Yeah.
the norm."
Duh. Okay, gotcha.
All right, good. Well, listen, we're going to come back and we're going to talk some more to Norm in
He's
just
still
a moment.
smoking something. I don't know what.
Still ahead on Live from 2020, Hugh Downs. Some members of our studio audience will...
Buy any footlong and a 21-ounce drink after 4 p.m. and get a second regular footlong for only 99 cents.
Told you that's Did I not tell you?
Norm Macdonald, our guest star of his own show called Norm on ABC. You know, I got a show on primetime, too.
I know, man. I love that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on our same time slot, actually.
That's right, you know.
So
They bring the show back
we're
to
gonna
come-
get, yeah,
I'm
we're
sorry
gonna get
about
preempted every third week.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They're bringing it back for 2 weeks, Reach, or a
Yeah,
month?
2 weeks, and the shows that, you know, somebody has to leave for while we're there, and then they come back, but it's
Ooh,
an
I see
interruption.
problems. I see lawsuits.
Well, Norm, when you were growing up, did you have anybody in comedy that you idolized?
That I idolize
Yeah,
in comedy?
yeah.
Well, I guess, you know, that's tough because there's so many great guys. You know, there's so many. I remember
Who really made your bellyache laugh, though?
there was like, it would be like either like Johnny Carson, who I loved, or Bill Cosby, or there was Red Skelton when he played Clem Kadiddlehopper.
Yes. Oh, Clint.
I guess I'd have to say Red Skelton when he played Clem Kadiddlehopper was my favorite.
Oh, is that your final answer?
Well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not completely sure.
Would you like to use a lifeline?
Yeah, I'm going to use a lifeline.
Want to call somebody?
I'm going to phone my friend Steve in Puerto Rico.
Steve in Puerto Rico. Our good friends at AT&T will get Steve in Puerto Rico on the line right now.
Correct.
All right, fine. Is this Steve Higgins in Puerto Rico?
Yes, it is.
All right, good. Okay, Steve, we have a problem here. Norm is kind of stuck on an answer, And he's going to have 30 seconds to read you the questions, and hopefully you'll come and help him with an answer. Norm, take it away.
Okay, Steve, how you doing?
Norm?
Yeah.
Norm McDonald.
Yeah, you remember we met on the airplane there? And you said anytime I was in Puerto Rico, give you a call, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, anyway, I got your phone number. So, listen, Steve, this is important. When I was growing up, what comedian did I idolize? When I was growing up, what comedian did I idolize?
You got 10 seconds.
Jeez, I've only known you for like a week, so that's pretty tough. I guess I'd have to be either Johnny Carson or Red Skelton as Clem Cadiddlehopper. Well, I'm not sure.
He's got to make a choice, doesn't he?
Well, if he can't help you, his time is almost up. We got 6 seconds. 4. Anything else, Steve?
You know, maybe Aunt Blabby?
All right. 7. Now you're back to 7 seconds.
I'll go with Clem Cadiddlehopper.
Kelvin, your clock's a little screwed up.
What else is new?
He's gone. Did that help you at all?
Well, it took Bill Cosby out of it anyways. I guess I'm going to say Red Skelton as Clem Cadiddlehopper.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Oh, thank goodness. Because this is only an hour show, you know.
You know, I hate to tell you this. I'm sorry, but the answer was Bob Hope. You used to watch him when you were a little kid with your father.
Oh, that's
he is your
right.
comedy
That's
idol.
right.
There you go.
How much did he just win? $1 million?
You just lost $1.5 million.
I got to tell you, it's so much easier at home.
So anyway, how's the show doing? No, anything new?
Your show.
Your show. Your show.
The show's doing good. We're adding some new people this year. The great Artie Lang, my buddy. Nikki Cox, a young, pretty, very funny girl.
And tonight, Faith Ford's on with you, right?
Oh, yeah, Faith Ford. You remember her from
Corky.
the show?
Yeah.
Corky.
And you play yourself, right?
Not Corky, the retarded kid.
No.
Corky, the lovely girl.
Yeah.
He wasn't retarded, I don't think. I think he had Down syndrome, right?
Oh, is there a difference?
Yeah.
I don't think
Better get Norm off. As soon as we can.
I thought it was exactly
And
the
quit
same
smoking
thing.
weird stuff before you come on our show.
No, I swear to God, I thought it was exactly.
Well, a lot of people do. Norm, 8:30 on ABC on Wednesday night. Norm McDonald, everybody. Right